Hi everybody, my name is Kelly Meng. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my specific post-Accutane skincare routine to maintaining clear skin now that I've finished Accutane. Now, of course, I still get the occasional hormonal breakout, but I find that these products work for me, so maybe they'll work for you too. Let's get into it. So let's talk a little bit about background first. I've had acne since I hit puberty. So from 11 all the way up to I think 21 or 22 years of age, I had acne. Then I think it was 2022, so I was 23 at the time, I decided, hey, enough is enough, like I'm gonna go on Accutane. So then I did Accutane and I finished my whole treatment. In fact, that's one of the best videos that's performing to date on this channel, my journey with Accutane and talking through all the stuff and tips and things like that. So it's been a while since I finished Accutane and my skin still has been a lot better overall. Like most of the time I don't have a single whitehead, okay? But I find that these products that I use now really boost hydration and really help maintain my current moisture barrier and keep acne at bay while not really drying out my skin. So in the next two segments, we're gonna be talking about morning skincare routine and then evening skincare routine. I'm gonna be talking you through all the products that I really like and why. Almost all of these products I've been using for well over 6 months now. So they're what work for me and I don't see a lot of people talking about them. So hopefully these are gonna be helpful for you. Let's get into it. I think it makes more sense to start with the evening routine, so that's what we're gonna do. Every single night, I try to take a body shower, and before I get into the body shower, I really do try to wash my face and clean off the makeup before I get into the shower, so then I can wash my face again in the shower. Also, if you wear makeup, you know that like taking off your makeup, it just gets everywhere. So getting in the shower is easier, but I do try to use an oil-based cleanser and a regular water-based cleanser. For the oil cleanser, I use one from the company Clear Health. They're the company that I did my Accutane through. It's a gel to oil cleanser and I think it's really nice. It's very gentle, not stripping at all, and it has the added benefit of removing my makeup. The water-based cleanser that I use is and always has been, even when I was still on Accutane, the Neutrogena Water Boost. I don't think it's that great of a cleanser. Honestly, I think you could really go in any direction with cleansers, but somehow I've just kept using this and I kept rebuying it. But once this bottle finishes, I'm probably gonna try a different one. After the shower, every single time, I really try to put on some sort of lip balm. I've been using this one from Ole Henriksen. I think it's a great thick emollient lip balm that doesn't really dissipate off your face after a little bit of time. It lasts me all night. You can also do it at the end of the skincare right before you go to sleep if you feel like it's too indulgent. Every single night I try to use one of my two serums. I either use my Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Serum or I use a Mixsoon Bean Essence Serum. The reason is because I've been toying with the idea of skin cycling and I think this is a really, really gentle way of doing it. The hyaluronic acid one from Peter Thomas Roth, honestly, great one. Great one. I do definitely feel the difference between that and just like an Inky List hyaluronic acid serum. I don't know why, I think it's just more complex ingredients, but I love it. I repurchase all the time. Now, for the Mixsoon one, those are the days that I try to do a little bit more exfoliating. Those are the two serums that I use. I only use those at night and I only use one of the two. Next, I always go in with this moisturizer. Okay, ladies, I've repurchased this moisturizer 3 times now. I get the jumbo size. It is so good. It is so worth it. The Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Moisturizer, holy grail moisturizer. It is so good. It is so plumping. It lasts so long. I think it is such a good moisturizer. And I don't think I've ever really said that about a moisturizer because for a long time to me, moisturizers are all kind of the same. But this one, you can really feel the difference on your hand. You can feel it on your skin. And I do think that even though I have oily skin, it keeps my skin moisturized without looking oily. That's my biggest pet peeve always. If it's a little bit pricey for you, totally understand. It is honestly a little bit pricey for me too. Here are some other options that I'm going to link down in the bio. After face moisturizer, I always go in with my eye creams. My eye cream is this one from Banish. As you can tell, it's very well loved. I think I've had this specific container since last year. I think it's really good in terms of keeping my under eye moisturized. At my age, I feel like a lot of eye creams kind of do the same thing for what I'm trying to get it to do, which is just keep my under eyes moisturized. I'm starting to not get bags, but I'm starting to get dark circles. And I do think that it keeps them moisturized. And I think that my makeup also sits on it better. If you're around my age, using any eye cream is better than not using any eye cream. So that's my whole thing about eye cream. The next couple of steps deviate outside of the realm of like acne prevention and Accutane skincare. It just ended up being my regular skincare. So proceed at your own risk. I also have this forehead scar from a procedure that I did really young as a kid that evolved into a scar. So I put some Kelacoat on top of that. And lastly, I finish off with my lash serum. serum. Because I wear falsies every single day, girl, these need as much help as they can get. But that's my entire evening routine. Then I go to sleep. I always try to get some level of 8 hours of sleep. But then we wake up and then we start the day, and now we are starting to talk about the morning routine. Don't really sweat a lot in my sleep, and even if I do, I never really feel the need to wash my face with a cleanser in the morning. So every morning I tend to just wake up, put in my contacts, brush my teeth, and then splash my face a couple times with water. But if you want to wash your face in the morning, you can. I'm just telling you that I don't. And then after that, I usually go in with eye cream. Or if you don't use eye cream, this is when I would go in with your moisturizer of choice. The reason is because I like to have sunscreen as the top layer of my skincare in the morning. Since it's summer, I don't really feel like I need a lot of extra moisturization. So I go back in with the same eye cream as before and put a thin layer of that underneath my eyes. I find that my under eye concealer applies way better on top of a little bit of eye cream instead of just going in with the sunscreen and not focusing a little bit extra on the target areas right underneath my eyes. And then for my penultimate step of the morning, the most important step during my whole skincare routine, both morning and night, is putting on sunscreen. I like the sunscreen, okay? I don't love the sunscreen. I wouldn't have gotten that sunscreen if I didn't love the moisturizer. So that's the only big reason, but now I'm too dedicated. I'm locked into this whole line. If anyone has another alternative, better sunscreen that they like for oily skin that doesn't break you out, let me know, because I'm pretty open to changing it. But for now, I have 2 bottles. But no matter what sunscreen, again, at our age, any sunscreen is better than no sunscreen. And lastly, in terms of skincare, I lock it all in once more with a lip balm. I use the same lip balm. Sometimes I'll use Aquaphor, but I just really like this lip balm right now. I am also on the market for a good lip balm that has SPF in it. So if anyone has any recommendations for that, let me know. And this would conclude the entire video of my post-accutane skincare routine to maintaining my oily skin and making sure that it's not actually acne prone. Skincare is hard to maintain. This is what works for me, and hopefully it works for you. I really like Peter Thomas Roth. Again, this is not sponsored. I wish it was. If anyone has any other questions about Accutane, about skincare, about anything like that I can feel comfortable enough to speak on, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.